I'm not getting no whip with no nigga that looks like this. I don't care how desperate I am. The Zodiac Killer, what is that? He only kills people like based on like their signs? Like, okay, yeah, no, this is bad. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. How it feels like to die from every serial killer. I couldn't even fathom what it would be like to die from like Jeffrey Dahmer or some shit. Like, oh, like that just sounded too wild. I had to watch the video.
John Wayne Gacy. Imagine that you're a 16-year-old runaway.
I also forgot to say, I don't know shit about most serial killers. I don't know. I just really know Jeffrey Dahmer because they made a documentary about him. And then that's about it.
Homeless and desperate for work. A man in his 30s pulls up in his car and introduces himself as John. He's friendly, well-dressed, and owns his own construction business. He offers you a job, $10 an hour, cash, no questions asked.
Nigga, that's slavery.
He says you can start tomorrow if you come to his house tonight to discuss details. You're desperate, exhausted, and hungry. You accept. His house is normal, suburban, and unremarkable. Inside, John offers you a beer and starts explaining the construction work. He's personable, jokes around.
Is he actually that ugly?
Community service work. Then he suggests showing you a magic trick. He pulls out a pair of handcuffs and asks if you can escape from them. It seems weird, but harmless.
Nigga, is this real? Oh wait, this isn't real, right? This is just a simulation, right? Like if I got you. Like there's no way no one actually fell for this bullshit, right? This is just like a storyline of like how it would be. Okay, I got it.
You let him put the handcuffs on your wrists behind your back.
This will never happen to me
The
though.
click of the cuffs locking is the last normal sound you hear. John's entire demeanor changes in an instant. The friendly contractor vanishes. He forces you to the floor and ties your ankles. You're screaming, but there's no one to hear you. His neighbors are too far away, and he soundproofed the room. He places a rope around your neck, tied in a specific knot. Then he starts twisting it with a stick like a tourniquet, slowly cutting off your air supply. You can't breathe, and this torture continues for hours. But then finally, he tightens it one last time and doesn't stop. Your last conscious thought is terror.
He suffocated you on and off for hours? That's the type of shit I would have to go through, getting suffocated on and off for hours?
Your body will be buried in the crawl space beneath his house, along with 28 others. John Wayne Gacy was arrested in December 1978. The bodies of 4 late victims were found in the Des Plaines River. Police discovered...
You had no business getting in a car with this nigga though. Like, wow, like, this nigga literally looked like shit. Okay, I shouldn't shit. I think he's a serial killer. He looked like shit.
After the bodies of 4 late victims...
Nah, I'm not getting no whip with no nigga that looks like this. I don't care how desperate I am.
...were found in the Des. His trial began in 1980. He pleaded innocent by reason of insanity. However, the jury convicted him of all 33 and he received the death penalty.
33 people died like that?
Were denied, he was executed by lethal injection on May 10th, 1994. The Zodiac.
33 bodies gotta go.
You're sitting on a bench at Lake Berryessa in Napa County, California.
Who is this?
The Zodiac. You're
nigga, that was rough. This is terrible. The first nigga was just rough. The Zodiac Killer, what is that? He only kills people like based on like their signs? Like what? Like, I'm a Cancer. What the fuck that mean? Am I gonna get it bad?
Sitting on a bench at Lake Berryessa in Napa County, California, enjoying a peaceful picnic with your girlfriend on a warm afternoon in 1969. The sun is shining,
oh my God.
The water is calm, and you're completely relaxed. But suddenly, your girlfriend grabs your arm and points toward the trees. She tells you that she thinks she saw somebody watching you guys in the woods, and before you can even react, a 6-foot-tall, 250-pound psycho approaches you out of nowhere. He's wearing nothing but dark clothes, sunglasses, and a straight-up executioner hoodie with a Zodiac sign at the bottom of it. The hooded man draws a gun and slowly approaches you. Instinctively, you position yourself between him and your girlfriend. But to your absolute surprise, he starts to reason with you. He says that he's an escaped convict from Montana and that all he needs is your car and money to get to Mexico. Even though you don't really have a...
I just want to say, it's not, like, I just have to ask. Are y'all niggas putting yourself in front of your girlfriend at that point? I just want to know. There's some niggas are heroes, you know what I'm saying? Me personally though, like how it depends on like how long. If it's my wife, yeah. If it's my mom, yeah. My sister, you know, sometimes she be annoying me, so like, and she be eating my ice cream, so like it's like this. But like girlfriend, I may throw her in front of me. I don't know. I'm playing.
Choice, you tell him you'll cooperate. He orders both of you to lie face down on the ground. Then he tells your girlfriend to tie you up first. Afterward, he then ties her up in the same way. Without as much as even a second passing, the criminal tears her to shreds right in front of you with a 12-inch carving knife. You scream in horror.
Oh my God, no, that's terrible. Yeah, no, the other guy was rough. This is terrible. This nigga's a sicko.
as you try to break free from your restraints to save her, but your attempt to try to free yourself and charge at him quickly transforms into trying to escape him once you realize he turns his attention towards you. A plunges his weapon into your lower back, then your upper back, then above your ribs, and he doesn't stop. Eventually, as you lie on the ground gasping for air, you watch as the man leaves a note on the side of your car. It'd have a zodiac sign on it with the dates of 3 recent deaths and the words, "By knife," written besides them. This is what happened to Brian Hartnell and his girlfriend Cecilia Ann Shepard. Luckily enough, Brian would survive the encounter. And his girlfriend Cecilia Ann...
Nigga, was it? I know I shouldn't be asking this question, but like, was this is the drip back in the day? Damn, nigga, why they all look like, who that nigga that played the mask? Who that guy? What's his name? Jim Carrey? Nigga, I feel like Jim Carrey was just like he was a generic build. You know how like niggas in 2K all have like the all black tats and then a light skin curly fade? I feel like everyone back in those days just looked like Jim Carrey.
And Shepard. Luckily enough, Brian would survive the encounter, and sadly would pass. Brian would describe the criminal to police officers, but the Zodiac killer would never be caught, and he'd go on to claim anywhere from 5 to 37 more victims, leaving behind cryptic notes like this. I like killing people because it is so much fun.
So much fun.
It is more fun than killing wild game in the forest, because man is the most dangerous animal of all.
I don't know about that. You ever see a polar bear?
Imagine waiting at a rural train station in Rostov, Soviet Union.
If that was just terrible, what the fuck are these? Like I'm trying to think. Like that's horrifying. What the fuck did the last guy do? Cause that the one before this nigga who the mask with the freaking execution mask, the Zodiac killer, that nigga sounds wild. So what the fuck did the last guy do?
In 1984. A middle-aged man in glasses approaches you, soft-spoken and grandfatherly. He says he knows a shortcut through the woods to the next town and offers to show you the way. You're running late and he seems harmless, so you follow him. The forest path gets darker and colder, and you begin to feel uneasy when suddenly he grabs you from behind. His strength is pretty shocking for his mild appearance. Suddenly, throws you to the ground and starts slashing with a knife he pulled from his coat. The attack is nothing short of animalistic. The butcher your hands, chest, mouth, skull.
Toji? Nah, there's nah. That put fear into me. When I like imagine it being Toji, nah, that put fear into me.
Face. You try to scream, but pain cuts your voice short, leaving only faint, rattling breaths. The attack lasts only minutes, but feels like hours. As you're losing consciousness from blood loss, you see him doing something unspeakable with the knife to your body. Your last sensation is the indescribable horror of understanding what's happening, but being too weak to stop it.
He mutilates his nigga, he cuts off niggas pieces. Please tell me they killed this nigga. He had to get the injection. He had to get the injection.
Andre had at least 50 people between 1978 and 1990. He was eventually identified as the chief suspect of his heinous crimes and arrested. While in court, he was kept in a cage because of his erratic behavior. On one occasion, he pulled down his pants and in front of the court. He was executed.
He went in front of the court? Yeah, that nigga, yo, tell me you gave him the penalty. This nigga's a fucking sicko, bro.
Executed in a Moscow prison in 1994.
He was executed?
Jeffrey
Alright, perfect. We know about Dahmer though.
Now imagine you're at a bar in Milwaukee on a Saturday night when a blonde man in his late 20s approaches you. He's charming, good-looking, and well-spoken. He introduces himself as Jeff and offers to buy you a drink. He mentions he's a photographer and asks if you'd be interested in making some quick cash by posing for photos at his apartment.
You only killed men, right?
What do you mean by that?
He offers you $50. You're broke, and he seems harmless enough, so you agree. His apartment is at 924 North 25th Street. It's neat and surprisingly clean. He offers you another drink, a strong rum and coke. You take a few sips, and within minutes, you start feeling dizzy and disoriented. Your vision blurs. You try to stand up, but your legs won't work. The room spins. Jeff is still talking, but his voice sounds distant and distorted. You collapse.
Yo, what? I remember I tried to watch the documentary on Jeffrey Dahmer. I don't think I got that far. I think I got... Actually, no, I remember a black nigga getting away. I don't know how he did it, but I remember a black nigga getting away.
Collapse onto the couch. Then you wake up hours later.
He was like the only guy that got away, right?
You can't move your arms. You're handcuffed to something. Your head is pounding and your mouth tastes like chemicals. Jeff is standing over you now, and his demeanor has completely changed. The friendly photographer is gone. What remains is cold, empty, and calculated. He doesn't yell or threaten. He just tells you calmly what's going to happen. He's going to strangle you until you pass out. And then his freaky ass is going to take advantage of your unconscious body. If you wake up, he'll do it again. But eventually, you'll stop waking up. Your last conscious thoughts are of panic and confusion as his hands wrap around your throat and the world goes dark for the final time.
Nigga, yo,
In the
you gotta
same manner, Jeffrey Dahmer murdered 17 young men and boys between 9.
Nigga went on rampage in 13 years. Wait, is that 13 or 23? Let me think about my math. No, that's 13. Nigga, he's 6 feet? Fuck. Nigga, I'm gonna keep buck. I think I could beat his ass. Real shit. I think I could beat his ass.
1978 and 1991. He was arrested in July 1991
Nigga, I don't know they're the
after
same guy.
one victim escaped.
What?
Harold Ship arrested in July 1991 after one victim escaped. Harold Shipman. Imagine you're living your bonus years alone in
No, he's second last guy.
Greater Manchester. You've been feeling tired lately and short of breath. You call your
I'm
family
old?
doctor, Dr. Harold Shipman, a respected general practitioner who's been practicing in the area for over 20 years. He makes house calls, which is rare these days, and he's always been so kind and attentive. He arrives at your home within an hour, black medical bag in hand. He takes your blood pressure, listens to your heart, and asks about your symptoms. He tells you it's likely just a circulation issue, nothing to worry about, but he'd like to give you an injection that will help. You trust him completely.
Wait, is the
He's
doctor
your
the killer?
He prepares a syringe from his bag. You barely feel the needle go into your arm. Within seconds, a warm sensation spreads through your body. You feel relaxed, peaceful, almost euphoric. Dr. Shipman is asking you questions, but his voice is getting farther away. You're so tired suddenly. Your eyelids are impossibly heavy. You try to respond, but the words won't come. Your breathing slows. Your vision narrows to a pinpoint.
I think some people are just a little too trusting to be getting in these predicaments. Ain't no doctor coming to my house. Fuck no. I don't care how old I am. Now, I don't even like the doctors. I hate the dentist too. Nigga, nah, man. Niggas just be too trusting.
Of light then disappears entirely. You die in your armchair peacefully, never knowing your trusted doctor just murdered you with a lethal injection of diamorphine. Harold Shipman was convicted of murdering 15 patients in 2000, but
That was
investigators
the year I was born. What the fuck? He was getting down on that year? Fuck.
believe he killed between 215 and 250 people over his career. On January 13th, 2004, he hanged himself in his cell at Wakefield Prison.
Pussy. Viewer beware. I have to beware. The boogeyman? Nah, real shit though, like, I never hear this guy. There's no documentary. At least from my knowledge. Can't be that bad, right?
In 1870, a man named Albert Fish suffered horrific as a child at an orphanage, where he was regularly beaten and
Diddy? Oh my god. They put Diddy in here. So they were fucking him up in that freaking orphanage or whatever. Ah man. It's very unfortunate.
and as a result, he exhibited troubling behaviors that would escalate over the years of his life. Fish would lure children with promises of work, candy, or both. And in 1928, while pretending to be a wealthy man visiting a family's house to hire their son for work, Albert would convince the parents of a 11-year-old named Grace to let him take her to a birthday party.
Wait, what?
Albert would convince the parents of
The parents of a 18... What? The parents of an 7-year-old? The parents of an 18 and a 17-year-old? Oh, 18 and a 7... Nigga, I don't know. Let me just
named
watch it.
Grace to let him take her to a birthday party. He didn't spontaneously do this, however. He was only able to take them after building trust and warmth with the family. And as you could guess, there was no party. He took her to an abandoned house, strangled her, dismembered her body, cooked her, and ate her.
Okay, yeah, no, this is bad. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's way worse than I was thinking it was gonna be. I didn't think he was gonna eat him. Man, that's some fucked up shit, bro.
6 years later, Albert would send the family a letter, saying this: "On Sunday, June 3rd, 1928, I called on you and brought you pot cheese with strawberries. We had lunch. Then Grace sat in my lap and gave me a kiss on my cheek. It was at this point that I made up my mind to eat her." The rest of the letter is disgusting, repulsive, and detailed. After reading it, Grace's traumatized parents were able to use it as evidence for officials to track and capture Albert. And after he was arrested, medical examinations revealed that Albert had inserted over 29 needles into his pelvic region and groin area.
Wait, what? Albert Fish is an American serial killer known for embedding pins and needles into his body. Dozens of needles lodged in his pelvic region. Why would he do that though? Why?
X-rays
Oh, yeah,
showed
why
them
would he do
embedded
that?
deep in his body, many having been there for years. He had hammered them into himself as punishment and as a twisted form of gratification. Sadly, Grace's fate would be the same of over 100 to 400 other children that Albert Fish did this to. He was later on by the electric chair in 1936 at 65 years old. He wrote a
Niggas don't get things like that deserve torture, bro. Real shit. Waterboard, hung upside down, freaking like torture, all types of shit, bro. Niggas like this need man.
final statement, but the only person who was able to ever read it was his lawyer, and he refused to release it to the public because he considered it the filthiest thing he had ever read in his life. Majority of people in real life are actually pretty normal, but nonetheless, bad apples still do exist, so always make sure that you're not out at night too late without your friends or family, and also, always let your loved ones know where you are at all times. Oh yeah, and most importantly, carry protection, hit the gym, invest in some pepper spray, a taser, or if you're licensed and old enough, maybe some concealed carry. Anyways, have a happy day.
I got these. I don't need that. I got these. Hook. Yeah. Get off my screen. A cool video. I like that. I didn't like that video, but like it's a cool little reaction. Yeah. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.